I'll get back on the pole.
I'm not going to find my boyfriend on a sugar daddy website.
Yeah.
Then the 100 gangbang.
So my uncle subscribed and I had no idea it was him.
Yeah, I love multiple people.
No, I wanted him to be my cream pie scene.
Hence, I didn't know I had to get naked.
We just go together after we kiss all night in some nightclub.
Hey guys, welcome back to The Naked Truth. If you don't know already, I am Krista and this is the beautiful Tori.
Hello.
And we have the stunning Alexis Fawx on with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
No worries at all. I actually said it right just then. I full was stuttering trying to say your name before. So I'm glad that came out fluently.
It was perfect. It was perfect.
So how is Sexhibition going for you so far?
It's been absolutely great. I got to meet some fans already. It's my first time being in Australia at an expo, so I'm really excited. So thank you for having me. Yeah, it's been really awesome. I've been really busy doing like comedy and stuff recently.
Okay.
So I've worked with like Yeah Mad out of Sydney.
Yeah.
So I've been gathering like my Australian crowd.
Yeah. So your fan base is coming.
Yeah, my fan base is crazy now because sometimes they know me from the comedy and sometimes they know me from the stepmom shit. So
Yeah.
it's all really funny actually.
I love that. Well, give us a little bit of a rundown. Now, you are from the States. You are a Vegas girl.
Yeah. So
Tell
right
us.
now I live in Las Vegas. I was born in Pennsylvania. I got my start in Miami, Florida. My very first scene was Dancing Bear. And I went there on a whim, actually. It was so funny because I answered a Craigslist ad. I don't know if you had Craigslist here back in the day.
We do know what it is.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd answer anything now.
Oh,
But
maybe,
back in the day, it seemed like a good place to find a job. Just let me find something to make some money. And it was like, oh, be an extra for Dancing Bear. And I'm like, oh, I've seen this porn, so let me go do it. So I just went down there on my own to be an extra. They were only doing blowjob that day. And they were like, oh, you can make this money if you do a blowjob. And I was like, fuck yeah, that's what that is.
Seriously, way to step in, isn't it?
Like, just completely random. And then I did a really great job. And they're like, oh, we would like to book you, for your next scene. And I was like, oh, I guess I have to come up with a name now. So Alexis Fawx was born. So yeah, that was
It is
a
a
long
good
time ago.
name. No, it is a solid name.
Yeah, thank you.
So I
Thank
love
you.
that.
Everybody's like, is that German? I was like, I don't know.
It just sounded around at the time.
Yeah, it just sounded really cool.
No, it sounds hot. No, it
Thank
definitely
you.
does.
Thank you.
So, Dancing Bear, just a little bit of a description of what that is because we down here
Okay.
do not know.
So it was a site a long time ago. I think it's still around, possibly. I don't even know. But it's all about like a bridal party that goes out. You know how they get frisky and stuff like that with the strippers?
Yes.
So it'd be like a few strippers and each girl would have their thing with each stripper. And then the main guy would come out with a bear head on.
Okay.
And that was my guy. So he's wearing his big fluffy bear head and I had to blow him. And I was like, okay, this is awesome. And I wasn't even nervous about going to the blowjob until like the dick was in my face. And I was like, oh, I gotta suck this dick like every. So I was just trying to remember every porn I've ever seen. I was like, okay, I gotta gag, I gotta spit, I gotta drool. It's like sound like a dead seal.
I love it.
And I did a good job. And I also was like running through my head. I was like, I didn't want to take as long as the girl before me because I was like, all right, girl, that's 15 minutes. I'm not blowing someone for 15 minutes.
Nobody wants to do
We're getting this job done in less than 5.
Yes.
And I did.
Yes, you
like,
did.
"Oh, we're soaking his penis." So yeah, it was a good thing.
I love it.
Great performance. Yeah, and then so I got booked for my next scene the very next day. It was
not
called Milk
surprised.
Soup. Yeah,
Okay.
because I joined when I was in my 30s.
Yeah, right.
So,
Okay.
yeah, 30s with big tits. I was automatically going to be a MILF.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I don't know what that is, but fine, let's do it. And then, so I've been everyone's stepmom for 15 and a half years.
And what a great stepmom you are.
I am. I care about every stepchild or kid or whatever I'm supposed to say. They're all adults.
Yeah. So just to clarify that up.
Yeah. Please know they're all adults. They're all consenting. Most are actually in their 30s playing an 18-year-old.
Yeah, it's not about them. It's about you.
No.
We don't care about them.
Yeah.
So what did you do before?
So
Like before Craigslist.
before my big Craigslist debut. So I've actually been in a lot of things. So when I graduated high school in Pennsylvania, I grew up in a small little town. And I just knew that if I stayed there, it would be like a suffocating death. Like there was no opportunity, right?
Yes.
And I was just like, I got to get out of here. I want to experience life. I want to experience the world. So I joined the military. And I used to be in the Air Force. Actually, I have a cute little picture of me when I was 19 and my blues and everything like that. It's adorable. And it was a great starting point, a great foundation for me because it really put me out on my own. And you really learn how to manage your life with something like that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And then while I was in the Air Force, I went to college. I have a degree in physiological psychology, specialization in neuroanatomy. I'm a complete fucking nerd.
Wow.
Surprise. So I went to college while I was in the Air Force, graduated, did the whole corporate thing.
Yeah.
Worked for, litigation consulting, research, behavioral statistics. I wrote patents for the United States Patent Office and also international offices.
Wow.
And then I just, with that, when you're working for somebody else's dreams and you're working well over 40 hours a week, you're not seeing the day, you're not doing anything. I just started not really living my life. And I was like, I had to make some changes. So I hold off and quit everything.
Amazing.
And I took some time off. Hence, then I went into Craigslist. And now I even have more jobs now. Because once you get in and you build a brand, is how I look at it anyway. So I took the time. I built my brand as Alexis Fawx, gathered my fan base. And then since there, I have started a coffee business. I have 2 production companies. I have a creator space so that if you ever get to Vegas, you can rent a studio space. It's sex friendly. You can do your podcast also there.
Yes, they're gonna be there.
Come over. Yeah, let's definitely hit me up. But it's for podcasts, for creators, for whomever wants to work. It doesn't have to be not safe for work. It could be whatever. Let's see, what else do I do? I did beer collab. So I had a Alexis Fawx blonde ale that you could buy in Vegas.
I love that.
Cheers to breakfast beer, which was really cool. Now I'm doing comedy as well. So I do a thing called roast battles.
Yeah.
I started out as just a judge. I knew the founder of it and he was like, hey, do you want to come be a judge? And I'm like, well, I love comedy, but I was like, you want Stepmom to be there? And he's like, absolutely. So yeah, I started judging the roast battles and I love banter.
Those we love I've seen some roast sort of TV shows and they're hilarious.
We're throwing insults back and forth. It's like my love language. And what people don't also realize is that, we do sit down with the other comedian and find out what their boundaries are. So that we're not going to be like, say something and it really does hurt. It's a lot of good fun. It's how I think some of us just express our love with one another, if that makes sense. And it's been a really great ride. It's taken me everywhere. I just spent 5 weeks in Europe doing roast battles.
Oh, awesome.
Wow.
Yeah. And
so do you actually participate in the roasting now or are you just the host?
Now I'm actually roasting. Before coming to
how does that feel? Hey, I just walk out of there being like, I feel good.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. It's really cool. Before coming here, I was just in New Orleans during Skankfest, which is a 3-day comedy festival, and they have a thing called the Naked Roast.
Yeah.
So I was standing on stage. I'm fully naked. The other comedian's naked. The judges are naked. The host is naked.
Wow.
The crowd is not naked. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
And the crowd, I would say at least 1,000 people.
Wow.
Yeah,
I was standing on stage and I got roasted and I roasted back. Of course, I'm dealing with comedians that are in the industry for 9, 10, 20 years.
Yeah.
I'm not going up there like I'm going to kick their ass, but it's some of the best jokes I ever written about me. And I'm sure, being online, we get trolled all the time.
Yeah.
There's no creativity in the trolls, but there's great creativity with the comics and how they roast. I'm like, you can do better than that.
Yeah, was that your hardest?
Come on. Yeah.
Do you reckon the adult industry gave you a lot of that confidence to jump on that stage and be like, fuck yeah, let's do this? Or
I think so. I think along with just getting older, I think you gain that confidence. Being in what I do, you're going to gain confidence. Plus, I'm already naked. So I was actually at the advantage on the Naked Roast because majority of that audience probably have seen my inside of my butthole.
Yeah.
So it's like, what else are you going to say, right?
Yeah, you can't take anything.
This is what my face looks like, guys. So I think definitely it gave me a lot of confidence. I love this career so much. I think I've always felt empowered.
Yeah.
I always felt that I can say no on set. I always felt that everything. I think everything is based around whatever the woman wants.
Yes.
And as long as you can speak up for yourself and say, hey, I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with that. These are where the boundaries are. And things have definitely gotten better throughout the years for us by far. I think that helps boost your confidence. I think that definitely is a great booster.
Yeah, beautiful. Have you ever been up for any awards or anything like that?
Yes.
Yes,
I'm
please,
actually currently nominated for XBiz and AVN. I've been nominated a lot, and I've won a lot. So yeah, I've won MILF of the Year.
Yep.
A couple times with AVNs, with XBiz, and other ones, Hot Moves, all those things.
Impressive.
Yeah, it's crazy. I got like a little statue thing of like all the awards.
So you'll be at the AVNs in January?
Yes, I will.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you ready?
We are coming down because we just want to be a part and see it all. This is our first exhibition or expo. So we were like, we would love to go down. I've been to Vegas quite a few times. Tori's never been. I was like, love to go down.
Yeah.
Get into Vegas, be a part of the whole exhibition that they have there, and then the AVNs and
I think it's a really wonderful thing about these type of expos and stuff like that is that now I get to see other talent that like I can shoot with, whether it's safe for work or not safe for web or whatever. And it just really puts a face with the name.
Yeah.
And it's a nice creative space, and why not have some fun? But I'm so glad you're coming.
Yeah, we're excited. Like, we've seen the other ones from the years before, and it does look like a lot of fun. So I was like, yeah, I want to be a part of this. I want to see it. So that's exciting. Obviously, I want to take her to Vegas because I really do love Vegas. I think it's a lot of fun down there.
It's an adult playground, girl.
Yeah.
Be ready. Are you going to come a couple days before and stay a couple days after?
We will be. We're going to try and bring the podcast down. There's a few people that we want to speak to in America anyways.
Yeah,
do a few shoots. There's a lot of photographers up in Vegas that have hit us up. So that's a bit of excitement as well. And then, be like, actually do Vegas.
Yeah, you should get yourself a media pass so then you can also go around all the floor on the AVN and just do interviews like with everybody there.
Yeah, 100%. We definitely have to look into it for sure. I think we've just been so full on this one so far. I was like, well, look at the AVN the moment this expo finishes because it was our first, and we're like, what are we doing? But honestly, it's been such a breeze and so much fun.
Yeah.
So many people are like, we know you, or even just talking to everyone and getting to know them. I'm like, yeah, this is definitely something I want to do.
It's really big. I would say, like, I didn't know what to expect. And it's really well put together. I love all the little shops and everything like that. I love meeting and greeting everybody at the front.
Yeah, of course. Give me a little bit of a rundown of what it's like to live in Vegas. Because you know what? When I was younger and I heard someone be like, I live in Vegas, I'm like, people don't live in Vegas. People don't live out in Vegas.
Oh, my God. I'm going to sound like a boring person. But so when you live there, at least for me, it's like I travel a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm constantly out and about and I'm interacting. I've got all kinds of things and craziness going on. So when I go home to Vegas, I kind of just nestle into my own little nest.
That makes sense.
And do my own little thing. I don't really go down to the clubs. I don't really go down to the casinos.
Yeah.
There's the casinos I do go to are like the local type casinos, like the Red Rocks. There's Durango that just opened up by my house. And that's great because you go in there, you can find your car. It's easy. There's not tons of people walking around. But I think that's pretty much anybody that lives there probably does a lot more outside the strip.
Yeah.
And it's really cool. A lot of people miss out because they only spend their time on the strip versus like taking ATVs out in the desert. And you just, it's almost like surfing on sand.
Yeah.
It's wild.
That would be so much fun.
But yeah, you can think of it, you could probably do in Vegas. So if you want to shoot guns from a helicopter, you can. If you, it's wild.
Yeah, right. Well, I actually absolutely fell in love with downtown Vegas. There's a lot of gay clubs and stuff down there.
Stuff.
And I went there with my housemate and we had a ball.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it was crazy. I remember walking out, it was like bright outside, and I was like, oh, what have I done?
Those are the places. They're meant to like stay dark so you never know what time it is. And then you leave and your eyes are like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Even if you don't do drugs, you feel like you've done drugs.
Yeah,
it's
coming out like that time.
Anything. Why do I feel this way?
It's insane. Do you have much coming up for 2026 with this career that you're in, everything that is happening? Is there anything that you're striving for or moving towards?
Well, I want to do more features.
Yep.
A lot more of my own personal content and stuff like that. I think pretty much everybody's on that now. There's so many different platforms to be on and to put yourself out there. I've been really focused on a lot of safer web stuff because that's really put me in front of eyeballs that normally don't see me.
Yes.
And it's been really beneficial as far as it just pushes more subscribers to my page if you're working with people that would have never normally have seen you. So I've been traveling around doing all of that. So I want to do more of that. I just reach out to people. I'm like, hey, you want to collab? What are they going to do? Tell me no? Okay, next. Whatever.
Yeah.
So more of that, more of the comedy. I definitely would like to maybe start hosting some more comedy shows and doing more openings and stuff.
So whereabouts do you do comedy on the regular?
I would do the roast battles more all over the United States.
Okay,
like
nationwide.
LA, San Diego,
Yep.
Austin, Texas. I do like a lot of times the roast battles are at the Comedy Mothership.
Yep.
In Austin, New York. So in fact, when I leave Australia, I go to New York, so I'll be up there.
Oh,
Do
beautiful.
some more stuff. Yeah.
Beautiful. We definitely have New York on our list. I haven't ventured that way. Yeah, the States.
Yeah, you got to
So
see it.
definitely have to go across to there. So with your actual content, what platforms are you on?
So obviously OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Okay, we're on that. OnlyFans. I use Minx a lot, which is they have Sex Panther and they have Minx. Minx is like if you're really well established, you get put on Minx. Sex Panther is where like the newer creators are coming out, so that you have a chance, so that your fans can see you, if that makes sense.
Yep.
It's hard with there's a lot of people on there that's gonna suck up all the audience. And I use Minx a lot. I mean, it's such an easy app to make income.
Can you tell me a little bit what is Minx involved?
So Minx is an app, or you go on the internet or whatever. It's where your fans can really get in contact with you, whether a video call or call.
Okay.
You can do sexting. You can sell your videos there, pictures, all that jazz. But I make my money on the video calls. I mean, it's hands over fist.
Yeah.
Literally, because you can set your price.
Yep.
So if you can set your price at $5 a minute or $100 a minute, my sweet starts around 30.
Yep. Yeah.
And so if you think about it, 2 minutes, you got $60. You're almost to $100.
And
So
what
a
is it
couple
you
of
do?
those calls, boom, 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 $1,000. You can stop there and move forward.
Yeah, for sure. And what is it that you actually do on the calls?
So how I do my calls, and everybody's going to be different. Because I do calls back to back. I don't want to be like playing with my pussy all the fucking time.
Yeah.
It would get sore.
Yes.
So I took the stance on, because I'm also very dominant in my scenes. I take more of a dominant stance on it, and I like for the guys to jerk off for me and come.
Yeah.
I don't show my titties and talk dirty. I try to figure out like what are the keywords, what are your kinks that you like.
Yeah.
I have a lot of fans that like pegging, so we'll talk about that, or we'll get into that.
Yep.
But yeah, they want to show off. They want to show like, look at me stroking my cock, and look at my big cum load, and I'm doing this to Alexis Fawx, and they love it.
Yeah.
And then I upsell from there. So if they want mutual masturbation, I'm like, okay, well, it's going to be this amount for mutual masturbation. Why? Because it's going to take me a little bit longer. I'll probably need a little recovery time, have to get redressed, and it's going to take me from my other calls.
Yeah.
And they all understand that very well.
Yeah, nice.
And is there like a For You page, or do you have to advertise the link for that? How do they
They do
tie
pretty
it?
good advertising and stuff, especially like if you want, they'll what's the word for? I'm thinking they'll do a lot of promotion for you.
Okay.
But like I always suggest, like, if you're going to have a link, and especially if you're going to put a link on Instagram or anything like that, make sure you have a splash page, right? So I put everything in a link. It has a splash page, and they can just find me there. I mean, of course, I'm on Fansly and all these other things, but those are probably the two I mostly concentrate on right now, is OnlyFans and Minx.
Yeah.
Because that's where the most of the income's coming from. And then the other ones I'm updating with different content that people can buy. But I'm big promoter of that. I feel like OnlyFans has gotten a little saturated.
Yes.
100%.
And I also feel like, I don't know how other people feel about this, but I'm a little anti-agency. I feel like the OF agencies are, they ruin retention. They're not great for your fan base if you want to establish that retention that's going to last over the 15, 20 years if you want to be in, right?
Yep.
It's great for a quick money grab. And I'm sure there's ways that OF agencies can be very useful and very supportive. I just feel like we've gotten to a point where it's made people feel that they have to have an agency in order to succeed. And I don't like the fact that people revenue share. That 50% or 30% that people are giving away, it's just not fair at all. And I feel like, really, honestly, it's a lot of farming on social media. That's what it is. You just got to be seen. So a lot of these companies are maybe marketing, and they're not actually really good with marketing, but they'll farm your stuff out, and then they want to get that revenue share. Well, you're getting taxed on that full revenue.
100%.
And then you're like paying them out half of that. So I just don't, I'm not a big fan of that. And I also I like talking to my fans. I don't want an AI talking to my fans. I already got an AI digital twin. That's where that is, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Then my fans know, okay, if I'm going to be on here, I'm going to be talking to an AI. I'm going to be talking to that.
Yeah.
On OnlyFans, I want you to know you are talking to me.
Of course.
Smart. That's why you can always tell people that have gotten so used to people that are on 24 hours, 7 days a week. Because you get this at 2 a.m., like, why aren't you answering? Because I'm fucking sleeping. I didn't give it.
Yeah.
Get used to it, bud. Like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Like a fucking movie.
So how is it that you find yourself best in promoting new Instagram, TikTok? What do you promote yourself on to bring those subs in?
Reddit. Reddit's a good one.
Never understand Reddit.
I'll get you. Yeah, I'm actually looking at having someone help me out with that understands Reddit to help me push that
So
much
confusing.
better because it's great. If it's like they just charge a fee, okay, you charge a fee, I'm going to pay it. They help me promote it.
Those
That's
are the
great.
marketing.
Instagram, you got to be very careful. So I really,
careful.
honestly, I use my Instagram really just for my safer web stuff.
Yeah.
And obviously, I think enough people know where to find you on OnlyFans.
Oh,
If they're like,
100%.
where can I find you? It's like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
I'm on all the sites that everybody else is on. You can't like,
We're in 2025.
if you don't know what OnlyFans is, you're in the dark. But I feel like that Twitter is like the Wild West. You can still advertise, although
It is crazy.
although I'm definitely shadow banned on that somewhere or another. So I think the best way to advertise yourself is get yourself multiple phones, start multiple accounts, because this is what a lot of these marketing companies do.
Yes.
They farm everything.
Yes.
So they'll have like let's just say 100 phones or 10 phones, several accounts on each phone, and they're constantly. And that way, if one goes down, one gets shadow banned, you've got 20 more that right here are waiting. And all have your link and all have like these little viral clips and stuff like that. So you're just learning and observing what other people are doing and figuring out, okay, this works for my fan base and stuff like that. But advertising is getting tricky, you know, like we're not super widely accepted, you know, in a wild way. You know, give it, you know, women start making money. We're like, oh God.
Yeah. No.
How dare you?
Yeah. I know.
How dare you gain independence?
That's it. I swear that it was like, fuck all these bitches making money using us.
I know.
I'm like, fuck you, Meta.
High valued men, get out of here.
Oh no, I actually social media has just absolutely rocked me, I reckon, lately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll find a way. Don't you worry. We will find a way.
Yeah. But word of mouth doing podcasts is really great.
Yeah,
and
for
stuff
sure.
like that. Doing these
For sure.
expos so fans can actually see you.
Oh,
And get yourself like I said, I've been reaching out to so many different safer web people.
yeah.
Whether they have, and I'll go on any podcast. I've been on religious podcasts. I've been on business podcasts, not just sex.
Yeah.
Branch out.
Yeah.
We are
sure.
talented individuals. We can talk about sex and we can talk about whatever else that interests you. We're not just one. I mean, they like to put us in a box where we're just like this, but I don't find that anybody's really just like this.
No, of course
No,
not.
no.
So get yourself on there and make yourself visible. Make yourself big.
I love it.
Take up fucking space. It's okay. Do it.
100%.
Push the fucking people.
100%.
Starfish the shit. Whatever you gotta do.
Can I ask you, what is your niche then? What is it that you actually make online? Apart from your phone calls, what do you produce on OF? Do you still do customs and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, I still do customs. I do video customs, audio customs. We do sexting. I think like right my niche, because I've just gotten known for it for so long, is the stepmom.
Yeah.
I have a lot of guys that want me to play stepmommy
Okay.
of some degree, or the femdom, because I also play a lot of dominant roles.
Yeah.
So the pegging is a big thing. The cucking is a big niche.
Yeah.
The stepmom stuff. But like I have the studio, so I can be a doctor. I am Dr. Fawx.
Yes.
Massage therapist. I did massage mistress for a while.
Nice.
I can be a teacher. Any of those
Do you
roles.
collab or is it a lot of it solo?
I do both.
Yeah, you do.
I do both. When I'm
Cool.
on the road, it all depends. I like to meet people before I collab sometimes, so that's why this is so nice. Because like, oh, I met you and you're Italian.
Yeah,
cool. So on the road, I probably do more solos unless I plan or know somebody ahead of time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I collab. I also, what I've done, and I highly suggest this, when you collab, it goes on your platform and their platform and whatever else platforms.
Yes.
So then now I feel that diminishes your ability to make income off that one piece, right?
Yeah.
Because it's spread out all over. So for the guys, especially, my fan base likes to see me with men anyway more than women.
Yeah.
So women for me is just like, okay, we're going to do like a little mutual collab here to promote each other. That's all I really shouldn't say use women for, but that's, that's really for the girl collabs. But the guys, I pay their rate. I contact their agent, or I find if they're self-booking, find out what their rates are for air job, sex, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then I pay the rate. What does that do? It gives a layer of professionalism where you're not going to have that creep that just wants to fuck you on camera. Or, oh, let's fuck for an hour off camera. No, we're not doing that.
Let's practice.
I got another fucking scene, buddy. You got to get out. You got an hour and a half to prove yourself, but
I only need 5 minutes. I only need 5 minutes.
I like literally write it down. I'm like, look, I need a 20-minute scene out of you. Okay, these guys pick their favorite 5 minutes and jerk off. I'm not fucking for an hour. But I pay the guys their rates. And it's more beneficial. So then I own the product. It's my exclusive content. I can put it anywhere I want.
Yeah.
So I might release that on my OnlyFans VIP page first.
Yep.
For a particular price. And then on my free page, I'll probably keep that at a higher price because it's free subscription. Why not?
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like if you're paying me monthly, then you get the benefits of discounts and things of that nature. So I just try to think like, what would I like as a fan?
Yeah.
And then if I want to put it on Pornhub or this place or that place, it's all coming to me and it's all
So you
got to make sure you got the right paperwork, the right IDs, everybody's tested, and then you pay them the rate. And also men's rates are a lot less than women's most of the time, unless they're top at their top.
Yep.
And then if they're at a very top, then sometimes I collab with the guys only because I see the benefit of that mutual collaboration. But a lot of times I just pay the rate and just be
it literally
and it really does help out.
So it's a smart way to do it.
Yeah, I've seen an increase in my income.
Yeah.
Because it's not being spread out. I also found that whenever I would collab with the guys, because the collabs for the guys, they want to collab with the women because it's going to help bring views to their page.
Yes.
So that all of a sudden you see the scene botched down to 7-10 minutes and put on their Pornhub for free, and I didn't even get a chance to sell it.
Yes.
So
Gotcha.
you're going to be losing money that way. So again, I highly suggest pay the guys their rates, keep the fucking content, and put it anywhere you want.
No, that is extremely
And they still get,
smart.
you have to tag them. They're still part of the promotion.
Yeah,
they still have eyes on them. So it's a win-win situation. You put a little money in their pocket. They're happy to do it.
Yeah.
And it's something I really highly suggest. And I understand that takes a little money to do, but you just start slow. Just a little bit here, a little bit here. And once you see that money coming in and you see your increase of your income in the bottom line, then you can do more.
No, I love that advice. I think that is really
great.
Great advice for everyone else out there. So that's cool. Before I let you go, and I love this conversation because, god damn, I've done a lot as well. Sometimes people sit down and I'm like, holy hell. There's a lot to unpack there, but that's amazing. I'll ask a question. A little bit of a game.
Okay.
Head or fingering for the rest of your life, one or the other, what would you choose?
You mean like
from another person? Either you receive head for the rest of your life or being fingered by a male. What are you choosing?
You could give me head any day. Yeah. I personally, I like a little head with a little finger.
I bet a lot of people have said that'll sound
with a little finger. But if you only get one, eat my pussy.
Yeah. I am the same, but then it's also like, what happens if as long as they're good at it, because there's some people out there that can't do it.
I never said just one person.
Yeah, I of course use one person ever.
I had the worst pussy eating in Costa Rica once. I went to Costa Rica and I was like, oh my god, I was going to take a surfing lesson. Right? Where was I? Fuck, I was in Costa Rica years ago. And I had this cute little Argentinian surfer guy who was my instructor. I already, women make their decision whether or not they're going to fuck you within the first 3 minutes. So it's like, yeah, I'll fuck this guy. So I was like, yeah, he's cute. I could probably get him in bed. And I was like, oh, looking forward to it. I'm like, he's probably Argentinian. He's probably uncut. He's probably a grower. This is going to be great.
Oh, no.
So we get down to the dirty, right? Smallest fucking wiener.
Oh.
It was I couldn't I didn't want to give him a blowjob because it felt smaller than a straw. It was like me sucking my pinky, and I was like, "Oh, this is weird."
Oh no,
it's like a micro penis.
That's not
definitely couldn't feel it, so I made him. I was like, "Oh, I get my period. We can't fuck."
I'm not.
And then he was trying to eat me. And, it was awful.
You
I got
already
all teeth. I was like, "What are you doing? Did you suddenly grow squirrel teeth and now you're chipping at my clit?" I understand it's big, bro, but we don't need to eat it.
So tell me, how was the out? What happened? What was get the fuck out?
I was like, what are your friends doing? Oh, I made a okay. I was like, I gotta go.
I gotta go. She's pulling up her pants, getting out of there.
I suddenly got my period. I think I need to leave. Where's my tampon?
That's the excuse we have, hey.
My tampon's bigger than your dick, bro. Fill me up.
I feel like I love that that's what we're ending on. That is fantastic.
Yeah, so after that, I was like, you know what? I'm never going to fuck another surfer instructor ever again.
So fair to you. The PTSD.
Killed my fantasy. I was down there by myself. I was thinking, those are
blowing your hair.
I was like, oh, feeling it. And I was like, nah, this is never. I pity him because I do this. He's going to see this. You know who you are.
I love that.
Don't put your small dick in people's mouths again.
Give them a warning at least.
At least invite your friend over.
Yeah.
Crying while jacking off to this video.
I should have the skinny guy. They always have the big fucking schlong.
It's true.
It's true, right?
It's very
Oh my
true.
God, I remember the first time I ever worked with Danny D. I have stories. The first time I ever worked with Danny D, and he's so super professional, right? And everybody told me he's like the white anaconda, right? And I'm like, all right, cool. It was like the skinny man, tall. And it was a teacher, and he's like, okay, is it ready for the sex to start? He's a gentleman. He's professional. He goes off to get himself ready, pulls down his pants, starts doing his thing. And I look, and I was like, holy shit. Are you going to go lightheaded with that fucking cock? Like, are you okay? Are you going to get dizzy? Do you need to lay down? Will you get harder? That fucking... It's like fucking dread. It's massive.
Bring back that surfer.
This would be Danny D just hanging out. Like, I will never forget it. Sorry, Danny. It's true. But I was like, that thing's going in me. Ooh.
I did not prepare for this.
Yes.
Hold on, not what I signed up for.
We're going to need lube on this one.
Tori's like, fuck yes. And I'm like, wait.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, exactly. Again, he's extremely professional, nice man, great to work with, talent, but wonderful.
No, I love that. Well, thank you so much. That's a way better story to end on, guys. Not the micro penis man.
Well, that happened. Bless them all.
We
Every
tried.
penis needs a little love.
A little love.
Or tiny.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. That has been absolutely amazing. Thank you for the stories and for your time. I bet you are busy, and we will see you for the rest of the weekend walking around this exhibition.
Absolutely.
Thank you again. I hope we do see you at the AVNs when we're up
Well,
there.
I hope so. I'll get my number. Definitely call me when you get to town.
100%.
We'll have fun.
Thank you so much for coming on.
We'll get the naked truth out of these guys.
Yeah. And Tori, thank you again.
Thank you.
Guys, that is the end of this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. You know what to do. Come and subscribe, and we will see you next time.